Hello everyone, we are today with Rahul ji. He is Managing Director for NGL Fine-Chem Limited. How are you, sir?
I am very well. Thank you for this opportunity which you are giving me.
Yeah, pleasure is all mine, sir. Okay, sir, please take us through your success journey.
Yeah, so I'm happy to introduce my company to you. Uh, NGL Fine-Chem Limited is my company, which manufactures APIs, active pharmaceutical ingredients. So broadly, the pharma sector is divided into two parts. One is what we call as the API industry, and the second is the industry which makes the finished dosages. So everybody is aware of the finished dosages because those are the tablets, capsules which are bought and consumed by people. But the basic drug which goes into making the tablets and capsules is made by companies like ours. And we sell it to other pharma companies who make the tablet capsule injection. So this is a B2B business essentially at the background. NGL Fine-Chem today is close to about 43 years old. It's been a API company all throughout its journey. Initially, when we started, we used to make human pharmaceuticals. But for the last about 27, 28 years, we are specialized mainly on veterinary pharmaceuticals. So our focus has been on making products for the veterinary industry, animals essentially. And in that, our focus is more on farm animals. So cows, horses, goats, sheep, those kind of animals. So we make a range of products which are used for treating these animals. And these are essentially in the range of things like dewormers, um, feed supplements, phosphorus supplements, antiprotozoals, which for treating blood diseases. So different segments. We make almost about 30 different APIs today, of which close to about 28 are for animal use, for veterinary use, and 2 are for human use. Our company is one of the unique companies here in India. There are not many companies which are focused exclusively on animal health. There are very few companies in that space here in India. Though it's more popular across the world, where you find that companies are doing exclusively animal health. In India, most of the pharma companies do animal health as well as human health. So they are a combination company. So we stand out because we are very focused on animal health. Our company has also been mentioned in the Forbes list. So Forbes publishes what they call as a best under billion, Asia's best under billion companies, where they go through close to something like 20,000 listed companies in Asia. So we are talking about China, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, meaning all of it covers the entire Asia. They go through that, and then based on the profitability and the growth story of that company, they come with a listing. So we have been listed under the Forbes Best Under Billion in 2015, in 2016, and in 2021. So we have figured in that list 3 times, which is a major achievement for us. In terms of our growth story or our sales, we are very focused on export. So our export to local sale is close to about 3:1. So almost 75% of what we produce, we export. And today we are exporting our products to almost about 55 countries across the world. We have over to 400 customers, and our product is now well accepted and well regarded all over the world. And we also are leaders in our top 5 products. And when I say leaders, I mean on a global scale. We compete against China also, and we hold more than 50% market share in those products in terms of volume. The veterinary industry is growing at a very rapid pace right now. It's broadly divided into what they call as farm animals and companion animals. Companion animals mean, the pets which we have at home, dogs, cats, and farm animal means the cows and horses and camels which are used in farms. And the growth is very strong right now in the companion animal space. So the future opportunities in this industry are large, and uh, there's a lot of scope which is yet to be explored. Um, at the same time, it also gives rise to challenges which we face because we are competing on a global basis. China is a big competitor, but we are currently in a space where we can compete with China very comfortably. We are very cost competitive when it comes to our products, and our product is well accepted across the world. We manufacture to the highest quality standards, so we have ISO certification 9001 for quality, 14,001 and 45,000 for health and safety. We also meet what is known as the European guidelines for pharmaceutical manufacturing. They are called as the ICH guidelines. So we meet the European guidelines also in all our plants. So we have very high standards in our quality standards, and we are one of those few companies where we can proudly say that we have not faced any product rejection in the last 20 years. So that's the level of quality which we meet. We have a full-fledged R&D team in our company. We have a team of close to about 40 scientists who work on new products and innovating existing products. We have a very strong team in terms of quality, in terms of marketing, in terms of placing our products. The company has been reporting profits of over 15% EBITDA or an average for the last 10 years. We are fairly financially strong. We have just embarked now on a big expansion where we plan to invest close to about 200 crores over the next 2 years to expand our capacity. 160 crores is going to go into a greenfield venture where we are setting up a plant to cater to the US and European markets. Another 40 crores will be invested to expand our capacity in our existing markets. The future potential for the company is huge because the market is largely untapped. We operate more in small sections where we are making products for the animal industry. It's not as big a market, let's say, as like the human health industry, but there's still ample room for growth, and we are very optimistic about how the things are going to phase out in the future. We believe strongly in our growth story and in our internal strength, and we encourage you also to look at our company, and I'm sure you'll find that we are one of those standout companies which have got very strong operations.
Okay. So, what message you would like to give to the investors?
Well, as I said, meaning it's a strong story for us right now. The future growth is wide open. Currently, post-COVID, we are facing challenges in terms of pricing and especially very strong competition from China. But I am very optimistic about the future, and I think major successes are yet to come.
Okay. So, please tell us about your industry globally.
The veterinary market industry is quite strong. We need to understand that the penetration in the markets is not very big currently. So there are a lot of countries, let's say in Latin America, in Africa, where people are poor and they are not able to afford medicines for themselves. So when they can't afford it for themselves, how can they do it for their animals? So penetration is still low. There is huge potential as the standard of living starts going up, and there is ample room for growth.
Anything else you would like to add?
No, I have covered more or less all the aspects which I would have liked to speak about.
Okay, thank you, Rahulji, for your precious time and information given to us.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.